But apparently because of the abuse of calculators in the public school system, they lost the fine art of double-digit division.
What?
Right now, Ms. Problem, please. We're going to talk about it, and then obviously we will have some sort of homework to take us. We need to do it. Please remember that you still always follow that little pattern of divide, multiply, subtract, and bring down. The issue with this is it gets to be a little long because, and here again, I'll preach this over and over again to you. If you don't know your multiplication tables very well, you are doing yourself a huge disservice because you're just going to take forever to do these types of problems. If you don't know that 8 times 7 is 56 or 6 times 8 is 48 or any of that right on without thinking, you're going to spend forever on a problem like this because this problem probably has, I don't know, 20 some multiplication problems in it eventually by the time you do all that thing there. Now, the thing with double-digit division is you have to remember you've got to keep your columns and rows straight. You know, make sure that you're drawn. That's why you have those little squares on your paper. Some of you, by the way, got worse grades because you can't write on the lines that are provided for you for yesterday's thing. But here's how the thing works. Okay, you've got 32.
Yeah, it's your phone.
And here's what I want you to think. Since 32 doesn't go into 9, please don't put anything above that 9. If you want to put an X there, I do just because I'm showing you I don't want anything up there. Okay, nothing. 32 doesn't go into 9, so you don't put anything above it. But then you go to the next one and you say, okay, how many times will 32 go into 98? Now, what's the helpful little hint there? Because some people don't have any idea, and then over here they just start multiplying. Okay, 32 times 5 is 160, and 32, that's too big, so I go times 4, and that's 128, and then 32 times 3 is 96. Oh, there's my thing there. What's a quicker way to get a good idea of what you should try first, Julia?
You just take the 3 into 9.
Right, look at, just to get an idea what number to start with, look at your beginning digits. 3 and 9. Well, what goes into 3 and 9? That might not be, it might not be that one. That might be too high, depending on what this number is here, but that's a good place to start. That should have been the first thing you multiply by. 32 times 3 is 96. So you put your 3 up there, you write your 96 there, you subtract. Boom, I'd like to see these arrows here. And then 32 goes into 27. Anytime you put an arrow down here and bring something down, you must put something on top up there. Okay, 32 doesn't go into 27, that means you put a big fat 0. It doesn't go in there at all. You don't have any numbers left to bring down, so this is your remainder. Okay, and it's a big remainder, but it can be a big remainder because as long as your remainder is not bigger than the divisor, okay, you can have that. I could have 31. I can't have 32 because that means I could have gone in one time here. Okay, so follow those steps. Let's try another special problem here. How about, let's see. 21 into 1290. 21 into 1,290. And again, we're working on those straight rows and columns. 21 doesn't go into 1, so you should put nothing above the 1. 21 doesn't go into 12, so nothing above the 12. And here again, how many times will 21 go into 1,229? Still, first digit trick. 2, how many times will that go not into the 1, but how many times will 2 go into the 12 is what you're thinking. 6. So you sit over here and you do 21 times 6, which is 126, which is good. 6, 126. Do you subtract it, you bound, you carry, you don't have to carry, I don't know why I did that. You just get 3, bring down your next number. How many times does 21 go into 30? 1 time. And what's left there is your remainder because you have nothing left to bring down. like I said, I was